What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the absolute failure known as G4TV and their attempted fucking revival. Now, G4TV was like a program that mixed gaming with like television. It was really popular back in like the early 2000s, and it fucking fell off ever since things like YouTube started to grow. Now that YouTube comes along, people like me and fucking hundreds of millions of other people upload content on the platform that are a much higher quality than G4TV, so there's really no use for them anymore. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh, I used to watch G4 when I was a child. I never fucking watched G4. I really never knew what G4 was until like I first played fucking GTA 5 and saw that they had a G4TV crew, and I accidentally looked it up and was like, fucking, what the fuck am I looking at? This is cringe. I was growing up, I was more of like a fucking gamer. I just played a lot of Call of Duty. I more followed esports. I was a big Optic fan. Still am a big Optic fan. Green Wall go. You know what I'm saying? I fucking love Optic. And so I'm not going to sit here and mourn G4TV's death because they pretty much brought it upon themselves with the infamous Frosker and Rant. Now, this rant not only projected them into the eyes of like fucking tens of millions of people who would then go on to completely boycott their product and never watch it, but it also fucked their entire company and gave them a bad rep. Yeah, they used to have this fucking rant uploaded on their channel, but they since took it down since it gave them a really fucking shitty image. But I went to a fucking third-party person, you know, like a re-uploader or whatever the fuck, got the video there, and I'm gonna show you some clips from a rant. This is pretty much how G4 died before it even got on its feet. You know, instead of just, you know, showing you clips, I'm gonna show you said clips and then fucking explain to them how they're completely fucking wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna debunk what the fuck they say. Anyways, let's get straight into this shit.
Sexism in gaming. In joining G4...
This is not where I thought we were going, but I'm here.
I had no idea.
I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us, I can see you, without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts.
Alright, that sounds like a major skill issue, but on another topic, the video is like severely out of fucking sync, and that's because it's like a re-upload of a re-upload of a re-upload of a re-upload of a re-upload, you know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming they're transforming the video to make sure that YouTube doesn't get it taken down like super fucking quick. So it's really annoying to look at, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, even while I'm editing this video now, it's really ugly to look at. But like I said, major fucking skill issue. Get good.
It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frost!
It has somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment.
Now, no fucking person that I know, like, literally ever, that jerks off, right? Men, they don't fucking brag about how many times they've jerked off to somebody. Nobody does that. Literally nobody. Maybe some incels on Twitter, and only on Twitter, because, you know, Twitter is like the breeding ground for fucking weirdos. But literally nobody I know that's a male is like, oh, I've jerked off to her fucking 40 times. It's if I ever hear somebody say that, bro, you're fucking weird. You are weird as shit. Like, literally nobody will take you seriously if we catch you saying that shit. Like, there is no excuse to be saying that. So this point is pretty much fucking invalid, as the majority of men, 99.9999999% of real men on this planet, don't brag about how many times they fucking jerked off. At least in a fucking serious tone, you know what I mean? They could be joking. Who fucking knows? But nobody's serious when they, oh, I jerked off 40 fucking times last night. Nobody's serious about that.
It's not a compliment.
It's weird.
It's dehumanizing, and it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Now, apparently, fucking Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb, whoever the fuck they were like the old, like, thirst traps for G4TV, you know what I mean? Like, they were quite literally meant to be there to be nice on the eyes for you. I didn't fucking look at them because, like, I'm not interested in looking at other bitches, like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Like, They're probably in their fucking 40s now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about that. But from what I've heard, what I've read on Twitter, fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking seen videos on YouTube, they quite literally existed on the platform to be nice on the eyes for you. So much so where they had like super risque fucking like segments of them in like quite literally like bikinis and little to no clothing. So they were literally meant to be nice on the eyes for you. That's just what I fucking heard on, you know, YouTube and shit.
When you're in our DMs or on those YouTube comments or in Twitch chat right now, those reactionary threads thinking that I'm somehow ruining your current X-Play experience because you can't objectify me how you previously did to Morgan, or that I'm somehow less qualified to speak on something, but you can't quite put your finger on why, even though I'm reading the exact same script as Adam, but you have no problem with he's part of it. You're letting your unconscious biases ruin my day, and you're gatekeeping the gaming space.
Now, I gotta admit, if you're fucking, you know, all up in Twitch chat, fucking, oh, wow, you're fucking ugly, and your pussy probably stinks like shit, you're just being an asshole. I'm being 100% honest. You're probably a troll, you know what I mean? You're probably a troll. And for fucking, what's her name? Froskerin? You need to grow the fuck up and realize that trolls come with the job. You know what I mean? Like, there will be always people in the comments. There will always be people in the Twitch chat making fun of you, saying your content is shit, calling you ugly, saying you're boring, saying all of this bullshit. This will always happen. You gotta grow the fuck up and ignore them, because the more you play into it, the more they start getting bold. The more shit they start saying, the more shit they might start making up and accusing you of, etc., etc. You just lead you down a big-ass fucking rabbit hole. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Frostgrid needs to grow the fuck up and just say, well, fuck, who cares of what they're saying in Twitch chat? I'm here to do my job. I don't give a shit about what they think. I'm here doing what I love. And if they're out here, well, you're ugly, you have short hair, you look like a feminist. Who gives a shit? You're doing your job. Why are you angry? A perfect example of this shit happening, you know what I mean? This shit happening is Wings of Redemption. I know a lot of y'all might not know who Wings of Redemption is. Go look him up. The minute you look him up, you're not going to find his channel. You're not going to find his videos. You're going to find hundreds, if not thousands, of troll videos on the man, because he plays into it. And it's not like he's going along with the ride. No, he's genuinely upset by this shit. And the more that the trolls know he gets upset by it, the more they do it. This shit has escalated to the point where they're making like fake TikToks about him on fake TikTok accounts about him, and they're going to like women's, you know, TikTok accounts with like their children and saying their kids look hot, you know, making them look like a pedophile and shit. The more you play into this shit, the more it comes to bite you in the ass. So just ignore it.
So maybe for 2022, we be a bit nicer, a bit more self-reflective, and we enjoy the fact that people are working hard to make free content for you. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace.
Yeah, like I said, it was very out of fucking sync. So she said, you saw her doing peace, and then like 10 seconds later she said peace. It really threw me off, I'm not gonna lie. The original videos like that. But I had to go to the depths of hell to find this fucking thing, you know what I mean? I looked everywhere to find this shit. And so naturally, when I found a fucking, you know, a 3 minute 40 fucking second, you know, version of it, pretty much the full version of it, I was like, fuck yes. It was literally uploaded 3 days ago. You know what I mean? It was super fucking recent. So I literally had to jump on it because I couldn't find any other version. But anyways, that's pretty much how G4TV fucking shit themselves before they started. Well, they did start fucking 2 decades ago, you know what I mean? But they fell off with the rise of shit like YouTube, Instagram. They fell off. And there's a bunch of other reasons why G4TV is fucking failing. Even now, it's September 16th, 2022. This shit happened fall of last year, this rant, right? When they try to reboot. This shit happened pretty much a year ago, you know, at this point. Like, just recently, like September 14th, I have the tweet on screen right here. I'll put it up for you. They're pretty much talking about how, like, all their live streams were canceled and all the scheduled programming was going to stop for that day, which lines up with the 30-person layoff that happened literally the same day. So pretty much, you know, the people were fired and not fired, laid off. They did get, like, a 6-week to, like, a 6-month or whatever the fuck severance package for their pay, so that they can, you know, go find a job somewhere else. But the fact that they were laid off just shows how, you know, how much of a dire fucking state G4TV is, you know, they're in right now. Not to mention that after all this, you know, this Froskerin bullshit happened, you know, that big ass rant, their fucking president, the former president, literally resigned to go to Team Liquid. Like, she literally jumped shipped to go somewhere else because of how fucked G4TV was, and she knew it. Anyways, I'm pretty much done with this video. For any fucking company that wants to get big nowadays, don't follow G4TV. You don't follow their example. Don't alienate the entire fucking audience that was gonna follow you to begin with, aka gamers. And to those who weren't gonna watch you to begin with, you know what I mean? Why the fuck acknowledge them? You know what I mean? Just leave them the fuck alone. They pretty much took a big ass L, and they are not gonna recover from this shit. Give it like maybe a year or two, and they're literally gonna shut down. You know, Communist Cast and their shitty internet is literally gonna be like, oh my gosh, we lost so much money on this. Get them the fuck out of here, bro. I can't deal with this. Anyways, we fucking smoking on that G4TV pack, even though I don't smoke. I'm done with this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If not, your mom's gonna suplex you through a fucking chapstick rack at Walmart. And always remember that we go Jam!